From the global COVID-19 pandemic to climate-fueled droughts to bushfires and floods, Australian Prime Minister Scott Morrison's tenure has been beset by a series of crises. It now seems to be coming to an end with federal elections scheduled on May 21st. Still, Morrison has tried to make one final push for re-election. At an official launch of his party's election campaign, Australian Prime Minister has announced a new housing policy which is aimed at boosting home ownership and curbing high prices. It strives to encourage those aged over 55 years to sell family property and invest up to $200,000 in superannuation, an organizational fund that has retirement savings. The policy also allows first-time buyers to use their pension savings for buying a house. The campaign launch has come after Morrison acknowledged his missteps in handling the pandemic and vowed to be more empathetic if he won. Leader of opposition's Labour Party, Anthony Albanese, described the policy as a modest announcement. However, the centre-left party criticised the proposal, saying it would lead to even higher property prices. Morrison has been facing public anger over the government's handling of natural disasters and reluctance to minimise fossil fuel usage. Polls have shown that around 70% of Australians want more action on climate change, which the Prime Minister has neglected. He seemed to have rejected calls for ambitious climate targets and has not scaled back the country's vast coal mining industry. To make the election a choice instead of a referendum on his leadership, Morrison has tried to paint the Labour Party as economically unreliable, calling its leadership an experiment. Now, according to the latest opinion polls, Albanese is expected to win Saturday's vote. This would end 9 years of Conservative government in the country. WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.